Hey, what's up, y'all? Snake Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 theory and prediction video. And today, my theory will explain why Tariq's dream sequence in the classroom foreshadows not only that Ghost will only make his return during Tariq's final hallucination scene of the entire Ghost series, in which we have not seen a clip yet, as Tariq is dying from a fatal gunshot wound, but it also foreshadowed the eventual return of Elisa Marie and therefore the mob by connection. Now I've got two important clues that everyone has overlooked, and I will reveal them in this video that proves what I'm saying to likely be true. Could the writers have already told us exactly how Ghost will return to the Power universe? Has Tariq's downfall already been set in stone a season ago? We need to talk about this right now. This video is going to be another banger, so go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so y'all can get this fire every day, because this is where you will get the wildest, most creative and entertaining power theories on the World Wide Web. And also, if you're a power fan or power theory content creator, I'm looking to collaborate with all of you in future videos. I'd also love to get you guys on the weekly lives that I do 3 times a week, where we can recap the episodes together and talk everything power. If you want to be a part of that, email me at n.almighty1991@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at Nate_Almighty_GDA. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. All right now, people, you know how we do. Let's break it down like this. Now, remember that dream sequence we had with Tariq, where he was in the classroom, where Tariq was once again not being a man and not holding himself accountable for his actions that caused so much death and misery for the loved ones of the deceased? Ray was there. Kanan was there, who, by the way, Tariq paid Kanan back by having him killed so he can sell his drugs, right, for himself and keep the profit after Kanan saved his own life, right? Jabari was there. Professor Milgram was there. Joe Proctor and Raina was there. And Lauren was there. And before Tariq found out she actually lived, despite everything Effie put her through. All these people who died or were harmed because of being next to Tariq. A couple of them deserved it, like Ray and Jabari, of course. But then Kanan deserved to die. Raina died because Tariq involved her in something she had nothing to do with by telling her information that she should have never been told. Let's not forget Lakeisha in that dream. And last of all, we've seen Ghost calling Tariq. And of course, Tariq didn't answer the call because as tough as he is a coward at the same time. Don't be fooled by all the shoot 'em up, bang bang shit that Tariq does, all right? Analyze him as a man, his thoughts and his actions and his movements. He has not become a real man yet. He's still a kid, mature-wise. But being that Ghost is expected by everyone to make his return to both Ghost and Force this year, this particular dream sequence possibly foreshadowed 2 different outcomes for Tariq. One of them would likely need a spinoff, and the other could end Ghost Season 4 perfectly if there are no plans for Tariq's character beyond this final season. And guess what, folks? There is absolutely no evidence so far that suggests Tariq will be around in the Power universe once Season 4 of Ghost concludes. Now, the first thing is what Joe Proctor said to Tariq during that scene. He told Tariq and asked Tariq, "Have you checked on Elisa Marie yet, since you made her an orphan?" Tariq has destroyed many families, like that lady who was killed during his robbery, like the families of those cops that died because of him, Tariq is totally oblivious to the fact that Joe Proctor's family are the mob. Has anyone ever told Tariq that? Did Ghost tell Tariq that? Did Tommy tell Tariq that? And if you know, please tell me the episode and the timestamp in OG Power. But it's been said in episode 1 already that Jenny Sullivan is working on a case against the mob. There is a possible connection there that would take another spinoff to complete, because they would not be able to deal with that just with this final season of Ghost, right? And Tariq has way too much going on to even see them coming. He does not know what his enemies look like if we talking about the mob and Joe Proctor's family. Were the writers already alluding us to the fact that Tariq and Elisa Marie will cross paths before his story is over? And now, let's talk about Ghost calling Tariq in that classroom scene, and why Ghost's return was likely already foreshadowed to be another hallucination or dream sequence. Let's be honest. Do you guys really think Ghost is just gonna pop up, guns blazing, to save Tariq and whisk him off to safety, and then we get a new spinoff with Ghost and Tariq? For real, y'all? Are you serious? Are we forgetting that Ghost wanted Tariq to go to prison before Tariq shot him? He always thought Tariq was an ungrateful, spoiled brat who belonged in prison and was already way over his head. So what reason would Ghost have to come back alive, right? Are we not also considering the fact that Omari Hardwick may just not want to play this role anymore, besides 1 or 2 pop-up scenes for the fans? Right? And if he is alive, he definitely wants Tariq in jail after killing Junior. After he had to watch Paz lose it in the hospital and blame him for her death, you think he would just pop up and help Tariq? Y'all saying he really has a good reason to help Tariq? After he killed Junior, who he paid for to get him to where he was before he was viciously killed by Tariq. And yes, Junior earned his death. He was stupid enough to go after St. Patrick after all his family been through. Yes, but still, do you think Ghost would really look at it that way? Right? Ghost is more likely to kill Tariq because Tariq keeps winning. And eventually, Tariq would seek to be guardian of Yaz, or at least have a role in Yaz's life. And Yaz is the last good thing he had ever made and contributed to the world. If Tasha gets killed for continually enabling Tariq, Tariq would definitely be seeking to be the guardian of Yaz. Ghost would never want that. He already planned for Yaz to be with a stable, non-street related family. Let's be real about this, people. So therefore, if Ghost would not help Tariq, right, what reason does an alive Ghost have? What purpose do the writers have in writing an alive Ghost who will have had to recover from surgery, from back surgery and all this other stuff, right? Right? Let's be real about this, people. And this is why it's more likely Ghost will show his face, but during Tariq's final hallucination scene of the series, because it's more likely he is really dead than him being alive. And I am still one of the people who would find it very interesting and fun if Ghost was really alive. But using my common sense, I'm more so on the side that he's really gone, right? Because he already made an appearance in the hallucination scene as a dead man, okay? And also, because Stars finally dropped the bag for Omari Hardwick, it doesn't mean that he would be alive in the scene. He could have said, okay, pay me $1 million and I'll take 500 of that for Tariq's hallucination scene, and I'll take another 5 for Tommy's hallucination scene, right? I'm busy, I got stuff to do. I don't want to just be a gangster on television, all right? Even though I do it very well, right? And even though I will continue to make videos about Ghost being alive, I am a writer and storyteller myself. And from a narrative perspective, Ghost really being dead is the best way to go. Ghost doesn't have to be alive for Tariq to still learn that he was never smarter than his father. And the two best scenarios that can allow Ghost to return in this fashion, in a way that Ghost Season 4 can end making sense, is this. Scenario number 1, Tariq gets shot and is dying, similar to Monet in episode 1, but he doesn't make it. And while he's taking his last breath, he's reflecting on his life and his decisions and the things that his father told him, right? Right? Not only Ghost shows up, but so does his sister Raina, and maybe even Tasha if he lost Tasha before getting shot. Tariq will be then scolded by Ghost for not listening and not staying clean. And Tariq will reflect and admit all of his faults, right? And the scene then ends with Tariq taking his last breath either in hospital or in the middle of the street, which would be even better, right? The way most gangsters really go out. Boom! Scene goes black, roll the credits, that's the end. We never see Tariq again. And scenario 2 is for the people who don't necessarily want to see Tariq die. I'm kind of in the middle, right? And this would take place after he has a great loss. Maybe Tasha. It would probably have to be Tasha, because think about it, right? Tariq killed Ghost, Tariq lost Raina, and look at all the non-accountability he's had. Look at all the mistakes and all the selfishness he still displayed after losing Raina and having to kill his father, right? Tasha would be the next biggest loss, or Tasha getting shot and almost dying would be what causes him to start reflecting and wanting to think about leaving the game. Because if you've seen episode 1, he had no intentions on leaving the game. And after Tasha is harmed, he will be in a dark place, somewhere drinking, and Ghost will come to him in a hallucination. After that conversation, Tariq will be lucky enough to find a way to exit the game successfully, all right? Right? Maybe he's dealing with Anya, and, well, you know what? That video about Tariq and Anya is going to come out today, so I'm not even going to address that. So let's just keep going, right? Tariq will be lucky enough to find a way to exit the game successfully, while also deciding to leave Yaz alone, which would be the smartest decision, to be raised away from his foolishness. He takes his trust fund, leaves New York to begin a new life somewhere else, and we don't need a spinoff. Because if we did have a spinoff, it would be 4 more seasons of the same shit we've been seeing from him the last decade. Therefore, making Power as a show very stale. You guys have to listen to this, right? Tariq been doing him and being Tariq, right? Being involved in the game, meeting people stronger than him, having to work for him over and over again since the days of OG Power. Do we really want to see that again for another 4 years where he's fighting, killing people? Well, we know he's not fighting because he can't fight, but he's killing people, getting shot at, not getting shot, not dying, overcoming the odds, coming across the same hurdles again over and over and over again. That's not good TV after a while, right? But let's talk about it this way, right? As we wrap this up, I am not one of the people who think the perfect ending for Tariq's character is him completely dominating all of his competition, defeating all the odds. Tariq can't even fight. He never even knocked nobody out before. But he killing cops, selling all this weight. Yeah, it's fun to watch. But after a while, his character arc has to end. I do not want to see him be responsible for all this death and carnage, and how he never cares about the people connected to who he killed, and keep winning in the end with no real consequences. That shit is trash. And based off of the synopsis set for later in the season, Tariq will begin to reflect on what he done, and will likely still suffer a great loss before the season ends. But it seems like he will contemplate leaving the game. So a lot of the things that I'm saying could end up happening to him already seem to be aligning. Ghost didn't get to ride off into the sunset. So why should Tariq St. Patrick when Tariq is a lesser version of James St. Patrick? Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God get that. That's tuck behind ink. That's on the dome, nigga.